That's when it's assumed.
Okay.
Okay, when you put it in exponential form, you have to write the 10 because that's part of the answer. Number 2, you would have had the same,
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, this is the natural log, so they're both that E. Remember, just like number 1, there was no base, so what's assumed to be there? A 10. You have to have that 10 written. Number 2 is the natural log. That base is not written, so assumed is the E. Okay? And that is a 1.
Wait, I put, for that one, I did e to the first power equals 0.
Okay, there's no 0 anywhere. Okay, you have the E is assumed, so it has to be E. So like Abby, this E here
Yeah.
is this E here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Yes.
Can I see your notes, Commissioner?
I didn't do any notes. This is all reviewed from proportion break. We did all this in class.
We never.
1 through 4, hold on. I'm gonna say this and then I gotta move on. 1 through 4, we haven't done yet, so you can't do it. Stations 2, 3, and 4 is all we did. 2, 3, and 4. Taylor, I'm sorry, go ahead.
We like, before like spring break, we never like learned like properties of laws, like expanding or like condensing the equation.
No, we did, because I had the notes out yesterday.
We had, like the gist of it, not like.
Yeah, so number 1 is, I did with you. It was the distributing that negative, and I will move my stuff over.
How do you know that? Like, how do you know what to do?
Okay, it's just a rule. So here you have a division, right here, so you're gonna subtract. I also notice in the denominator, I have 3 terms multiplying, which is the product rule. That was the very first one I did. So if you stop for a second and cover this up, here is that part. Log 2 plus log y plus log z. I'm adding because the rule says these are multiplying. So to expand, you add them, and then you just bring them together. Okay? Log x minus, kind of separate that. Do the multiplication of the 3 terms. You add them. Okay, so here's that. And then you have to distribute this negative. So this one is 2 rules. We are going to touch up on this after we go over this, okay? Because our next lesson does review this. So let's look at number 2. Katie, you have a question?
Before, I asked this last time, but I don't remember the answer. If we don't have the parentheses, will it be off?
Oh, you're talking about that right there? No, but if it's multiple choice, like chances are there will be.
Okay.
I won't count off though. No. As long as that exponent is clearly an exponent. Okay, does that make sense? Okay. Before I move on to these 3, any questions on 1 through 8? Okay, let's focus on 2, 3, and 4 down here. Let's look at number 2. We're expanding. Okay, so we have log base 2. I'm just going to circle that part. I have x squared and I have y. 2 things I notice here. I have an exponent, which is the power rule, which was the 3rd rule, and I also have a y. So I'm multiplying x squared and y, but I also have the exponent here. That 2 is moved in front. 2 log 2x. I'm going to cover that right now. Okay. Plus, now why am I adding here? Right. I have x squared times y. So I really did 2 things in one step. So the 2 out front, like down here. You see this 3 out front? This is backwards. I know this is an exponent. That 3 is going to go to the x right there, okay? So the rule is you move that 2 in front, log base 2x plus log base 2y, and you're done. That's it. You can't expand anymore. This one was easier than number 1. Number 1 is probably the hardest on here. Number 3, we're going backwards. We have an expansion. We're going to bring it together, okay? Here, let me cover this up. We have, I want you to get used to noticing this 3. Immediately you should think what? Starts with an E. Exponent. Good. That 3 is going to go in front right there with x. I also notice, what am I doing? I'm adding. So what rule does that go with? Multiplication. So we're going the other way. So I know this is going to multiply times that times that. I wrote it in order, x to the 3rd times y times 5. Does that look correct mathematically? What normally goes in front? You see the 5? Okay. I struggle with this a little bit because I would take this as an answer, okay, because I wrote it down. On like an SAT or ACT, any standardized test, guys, it's going to be written like this. Do you see what I did? The 5 just goes in front of the variables. That's just algebra, kind of like an unwritten rule. It's like standard form, if you will. I would take that. That would be 100% correct for me. Okay. This one was not as hard. The x plus 2 might have kind of, you don't do anything with it. What operation are we doing here? Subtracting first. So we're dividing. This is really messy. I would say this is level hard. I would. Okay. So you have log x plus 2 divided by, what does this 2 tell me? What is this 2 in the front tells you it's going to be a what? Exponent. So this 2 goes to the x squared, just like that, times z.
Why would you multiply it when it's subtraction?
Because, this is why it's level hard. Let me go up to number 1. Look at, I'll cover this. Look at my answer in the big box. You see it? If I gave you this question, this is expanded and I want you to condense it, okay? You see how the middle step, and then this would be the answer, okay? Because of that distributing, let me say it another way. The subtraction is the quotient rule, right? Where we're dividing. Can we do a third division, a second division sign in any mathematical problem? No, that doesn't exist, even in calculus. Okay, so I will find another one of these, but this is something that we need to learn, that this is just part of the multiplication, distributing that negative, okay? Give me a few minutes in a second and I'll look for more. Okay, it's just practice. Guys, this is getting hard. You're gonna have to do your homework, you're gonna have to recognize, okay? I've already changed that. Okay, your test is now gonna be Tuesday instead of Monday. Okay, we're gonna take an extra day. Okay, this is more practice. So today, we're gonna do, I'll find more of these, it might take me a minute, but you'll be fine. It's just rules, okay? The problem is, an IXL does not get as hard, because I looked earlier. So let me look for more of these, and we'll work on that. How did we do on 2 and 3?
I don't know. You can help me with all of it.
Okay. So we probably need more work on the properties. Okay. Let's look at, here's the graphs. Y'all, I've done exceptional on the graphs. Don't look at 1 through 4. I've done those, but you can't do those yet. Let's see.
For the greater than and less than sign, is it not supposed to have the line under it, like greater than or equal to?
No. Hold on, my contact's about to fall out. That's annoying. I'm not doing that.
Are they both Y's? I thought one was supposed to be an X. Like,
Dotted this way is Y. I know we did one where the X was this way. Why don't we do this? It's gonna take me a minute to find those problems because I can't really make any up. Let me give you some easy, section 7-4. We'll do a marathon. This is not hard. And I would like to find more property questions. So let's get this done. And then we have to, there.
I'm not gonna be here Thursday.
Okay, Thursday we'll finish chapter 7. So, yeah, okay. All right, I just lost you. All right, so we are doing log equations, basically. There it is, okay. All right, I'm just gonna start with examples. If I give you log base 4, 6 equals log base 4x. What do you notice about the base here? This is very, very basic. They're the same. Okay, what you can do here is because these are the same, you can almost, and I'm gonna use my pencil, they cancel out. Okay, so log base 4, it's the same. It's kind of like when you cancel things out in normal one-step equations. So what you can say now is, well, 6 equals x. You're done. But what had to happen first?
We had to cancel.
Right. You have to be able to cancel, and to be able to cancel, they have to be the same.
We're gonna have to factor something, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's actually not today, but tomorrow you will. All right, let's do another one. All right, let's make it a little interesting. Log base 5. That is a -3. Equals log base 5. Immediately, what do you notice? They're the same.
Oh. Maybe.
And,
Oh.
and I ran out of room, sorry. Okay. So again, here's my pencil. My logs are the same. So now you can just do normal math. No, not even FOIL. Yeah, now you solve for what variable? X. Okay, variables on both sides, so I'm just gonna go for it. Add 12 to both sides. Goodbye. Add 3x to both sides. Goodbye. You did not have to do it my way. You could have done it a different way, and you'll get the same answer. -2 plus 12 is 10. Equals, how many x's do I have left? Be careful.
Did you add the
Negative.
-5x.
Oh, I did it the other way.
Yeah, that's fine. You still should get the same answer. Divide by -5, and what is x? -2. Yeah. Remember algebra, you can do your steps differently. Okay? This is better than the properties, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why doesn't it factor?
Because you have an equal sign, and you're just solving for x.
So if it doesn't have an equal sign, you factor?
I'll do one where you factor. Let's see.
Like, what if the bases aren't the same, you know?
You want to do one?
Not really.
Well, no, we can do it. 2 log base 7 times, to the negative 2r. This one just looks crazy, but it's actually
equals 0.
it's equal to 0, but don't,
a 7?
yes. So what's our variable here? I'm gonna turn the lights out.
2.
That one.
R.
R. All right, a variable is r, okay? So what I want you to keep this together right now. What is in our way right now? The 2. Let's get rid of the silly 2. Guess what we're going to do? Divide by 2 on both sides. Goodbye 2. So I'm going to bring everything down. Guys, what is 0 divided by 2?
0.
0. Okay, now you actually know how to do this. I want you to write this. What form is this in? The other one. This is log form.
Exponential?
Let's write it in exponential.
That's what I said, you said other.
No, I want to know what form this is in. This is in log form. I want it in exponential.
Yeah, I meant log.
7 to the 0 power equals negative 2r. As you write that, any number to the 0 power is what? Who knows? 1. Yeah, and then you divide by negative 2. And your answer is negative 1/2. Thank you, ma'am.
Where did you get the 1 from?
Any number to the 0 power is 1.
I cannot see this. It's not.
Am I in the way?
Yeah.
There you go. You may need to scoot over a little bit, slide your chair. You want to do another one like that?
Do one where like both the bases are different.
We won't do that right now. We'll do that Thursday. Or, yeah, wait, Thursday. Maybe tomorrow. Let's do another one like number 3. Sorry, Taylor.
Yeah, I just like moved over so I can't see.
Okay. Look at that. Jenny, what form is this in? Number 4.
Log form.
All right, I want you to put this in exponential form. So you're going to carry that 81. Remember, you go new, and then you go new. So you have 81 to the 3/4. Katie, this is when if you want to use parentheses, you can. Remember you asked me earlier? Equals x. Now you just put it in your calculator. 81 to the 3/4 power. I think it's 27. Somebody.
Yeah, it's 27.
It is. I just cheated. Yep.
How do you like get like 27? Do you like divide like
You
like
do.
81 divided by like?
This is an exponent. You just put it in your calculator.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it just because I had the answer right in front of me over here. You just put 81, exponent button, 3/4, and you get 27.
Oh, okay. That's all there is.
No, yeah. Somebody said they wanted to do a factoring, right?
No. No, thank you.
I think we're going to. Let's see, do I want to do? Yes, I like this one. All right, number 5. log base, pick a number, 5. X squared minus 4x equals log base 5. Before I write anything else, immediately I want you to notice what? They're matching.
There's two X's in the same line. Or is that always for me?
You'll see.
I know the bases are like the same.
So my rule of matching base logs, I can cross those out. Okay? Goodbye, goodbye. So what is left is I'm going to bring everything down and then I'm going to stop because I need you to catch up with me. We have an x squared and we've got a couple x's and then a negative 10. What do I need to do? I've already told you we're factoring.
Can we break it up? And break it into
You're on the right track.
like two X's?
Going back to algebra 1, set equal to
Zero?
0. So what I want to do is I need to bring these two terms over. Okay, and this is going to be a trinomial. You remember doing the x? Okay, so I'm going to subtract 3x and I'm going to add 10. So basically, here's what I've got. Goodbye, goodbye.
Wait, where the heck? Where's
What?
that little 10 under the X?
I'm literally just bringing it over. It's just going to go, here's what we got.
Okay.
Make sure you understand where that negative 7 comes from.
Could we add the 4X to the X?
You need a trinomial. That x squared messes things up. If you see an x squared, guys, you've got a quadratic equation.
Yeah. I'm saying since you subtracting 3X, could we do it the other way? And
No, because the x squared needs to stay. You need all three terms together.
okay.
Everything, if you're going to set it equal to 0, which you have to because of this x squared. Okay? What kind of equation do I have here? Trinomial. We're going to factor. It's been a while, but I bet you remember. I need factors of 10, positive 10 that add up to be negative 7.
Oh, 5 and 2.
-5 and -2.
Right. Watch your negatives because I need 10 to be positive, but I need them to add up to be negative 7. Okay? So here we are, x minus 5, x minus 2 equals 0. And I'll stop there and let you catch up. Okay, how do I find what x and is?
Whatever x minus 5 times x minus 2 is, I give you 0.
Okay, well, you've got two separate equations. You have, right, x minus 5 equals 0, and you have x minus 2 equals 0. Okay, it's telling you right there. You have x equals positive 5, x equals positive 2.
Is that the answer?
Well, how many answers does it say we have right now?
2.
2. This would be level hard. Okay, but I bet right now if I gave you an easier one, you'd get it. What helped us out in the very beginning? We had matching what?
Basic.
Yes, the log bases matched. We could cross them out. We have done two kinds of problems here. The first kind where the logs crossed out. What had to happen for that? to come true. They have to match, right? The other problem is when we are in log form and we put it into what form? Exponential. So we've done two kinds. The matching log bases where they cancel, and then changing it from log form to exponential, okay? Please understand, I'm ending this right here with a hard level problem, okay? I'm gonna give you one more, and I want you to feel better, because I would like to find some property problems. Maybe I'll finish this tomorrow, okay? So let me go to number 6. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, just make sure you get this one written down. All right, log 2x plus 3 equals log 5x minus 2. Quick reminder, you don't see a base written. What number's understood to be here? 10. Are we matching here? Yeah, so what can we do? Cancel them out. So I will start this and I will let you finish it. Just bring everything down. We don't have an x squared, so we simply just solve for x. Move things around, okay? I will tell you, you will get a fraction. Grace is passing out your homework. Who got, oh no, sorry. Who's got an answer? Taylor, what'd you get?
I got, said 7.
All right, let's see. Does somebody get something different?
I got 5/3.
Yeah, 7.
Let's look. So I'm gonna add 2 to both sides. Please watch your math. I'm gonna subtract 2x over here. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5x minus 2x is 3. Divide by 3. Your answer is 5/3. You probably made a mistake here.
I made a mistake by doing I was doing one step at a time, when I was solving for 2-step equations rather than bringing all the steps down on just one step.
Well, check your math because you make sure you get 5/3. Okay. I'm gonna do one more.
Yeah.
Okay. 8 times log base 7. I think that's an R. Parentheses negative 2R plus 1 equals 0.
Number 6, under the 10 would be there.
Yes, yes. You just cancel them out and they're matching. So this one, we don't have matching logs, so we need to convert from log form to what form? Exponential. Now, you need to isolate your log. What is in the way out front? The 8. So we need to divide by 8. What you do on one side, you do on the what? Other. Cross out these 8s. Log base 7, negative 2R plus 1. What's 0 divided by 8? 0. Okay. Who's got an idea? This is not hard from here on out. I'm converting, I need to go to exponential form. 7 to the 0 power equals
1.
negative 2r plus 1.
Oh. Okay.
What is 7 to the 0 power?
1.
1. Equals negative 2r plus 1. Great. Going back to algebra, what's our next step?
Subtract 1.
Which one? This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye. What's 1 minus 1?
0.
Equals negative 2r. Divide by negative 2. 0 is your answer. Boom.
Can you push it up a little bit?
Oh, wow. So sorry. Guys, I got so busy. Yes, ma'am. Any number to the 0 power will always and forever be 1. Yes. Can I do one more super quick? You'll like it for the homework. Okay. Let me do on a new page. I'm going to do number 8. Okay. This one looks a little different, but the operation, the steps are the same. We need to isolate log.
So you divide by 10.
Not divide.
Multiply.
Say it louder. Subtract.
Okay.
Here's our, we need this by itself. Because we're adding here and this 10 is positive, I'm going to say goodbye 10. See you later. Okay, and I'm going to bring everything else down. Log x plus 5.
1.
11 minus 10 is simply 1. Okay. Emma, what number is understood to be here?
10.
10. Yes, I need that 10 because of what? We're in log form. What form do we need to be in? Exponential. 10 to the first power equals, and this is where we go back over, x plus 5. Um, 10 to the first power is simply what? 10 equals x plus 5. Do mental math. What's x, guys? 5. Bless you. Hey, on your homework, 6 and 7, you will factor. Okay? And I did one for you. I did number 3. Number 3, you've already done. If you have your notes, it should be, just copy it right over. Okay? Hey guys, listen, give me 30 seconds and I'll let you go. I will work on more practice for the properties. Okay, I understand y'all are struggling with that. Tomorrow, we'll go over this homework and then we'll work on more properties. Is that okay? Okay.
Ow.